Uncrowned has UFC 322 live results, round-by-round updates, start time and highlights for the Jack Della Maddalena vs. Islam Makhachev and Valentina Shevchenko vs. Zhang Weili fight card on Saturday night at Madison Square Garden in New York City. UFC welterweight champion Jack Della Maddalena makes the first defense of his undisputed belt against former lightweight champion and pound-for-pound star Islam Makhachev in a 5-round main event, while women's flyweight champion Valentina Shevchenko looks to fend off former 2-time strawweight title holder Zhang Weili in the co-headlining bout. Della Maddalena, 18-2, is Uncrowned's number 9 male pound-for-pound fighter in the world. The Australian power puncher is a perfect 8-0 under the UFC banner, culminating in his upset win over Bilal Muhammad this past May to capture the welterweight title. He faces a tough test in his first title defense, however, as Makhachev 27-1 is not only Uncrowned's number 2 pound-for-pound fighter in the sport, but also a record-setting former UFC champion who is one win away from tying Anderson Silva's hallowed mark for the longest win streak in promotional history. Makhachev's current 15-fight run includes victories over Alexander Volkanovski, X2, Dustin Poirier, Charles Oliveira, Arman Tsarukyan and Dan Hooker, among many others. The night's co-main event is also a collision of pound-for-pound flag-bearers, as number 1 ranked Zhang 26-3 and number 2 ranked Shevchenko, the 1st of April 25 meet to determine the best active fighter in women's MMA. Zhang, similar to Makhachev, vacated her long-held title in order to jump up a weight class and pursue two-division glory. The UFC 322 preliminary card starts at 6 p.m. ET on ESPN+, Disney+ and FX. The main card begins live at 10 p.m. ET on ESPN+ pay-per-view. Follow along with Uncrowned's live UFC 322, Della Maddalena vs. Makhachev results, highlights and live blog below, including round-by-round play-by-play for the final 8 bouts of the night. Main card, Welterweight Championship, Jack Della Maddalena def. Islam Makhachev via unanimous decision 50-45, 50-45, 50-45. Women's Flyweight Championship, Valentina Shevchenko def. Zhang Weili via unanimous decision 50-45, 50-45, 50-45. Welterweight, Michael Morales def. Sean Brady via TKO punches at 3:27 of R1 watch finish. Welterweight, Carlos Prates def. Leon Edwards via punch at 1:28 of R2 watch finish. Lightweight, Benoit Saint-Denis def. Beneil Dariush via punch at 16 of R1 watch finish. Preliminary card, Middleweight, Bo Nickel def. Rodolfo Vieira via head kick at 2:24 of R3 watch finish. Middleweight, Gregory Rodriguez def. Roman Kopylov via unanimous decision 30-27, 30-27, 29-28. Women's Flyweight, Erin Blanchfield def. Tracy Cortez via submission rear naked choke at 4:44 of R2 watch finish. Featherweight, Ethan Ewing def. Malcolm Wellmaker via unanimous decision 30-27, 29-28, 29-28. Preliminary card, Middleweight, Kyle Daukaus def. Gerald Meerschaert via submission DR's choke at 50 of R1 watch finish. Featherweight, Pat Sabatini def. Chepe Mariscal via unanimous decision 30-27, 30-27, 30-27. Strawweight, Fatima Klein def. Angela Hill via unanimous decision 30-27, 30-27, 29-28. Middleweight, Baysengur Susarkayev def. Eric Makoniko via punch at 1:38 of R3 watch finish. Lightweight, Mateus Camilo def. Vyacheslav Borshov via unanimous decision 30-27, 29-28, 29-28.